And he hits all 3 free throws. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Sets him up. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Charlotte basketball. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Misses the first. No good. Missed them both. Davis. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Deep two there. Won't go. Gets a look. Can't hit. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. That's toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hornets right now in possession. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Knocked loose. Fires the 3. Cleans it up. Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
And a throw. Down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Lakers have it. Lobs it up, and a pass taken away by Charlotte.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Hornets at the controls of this one. 4-3. He buries it.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
He was hacked. They let it go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Pass to the rim. Pass stolen by the Hornets. LeBron James swats it. 9 blocks.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Can convert the free throw. Gets it in the left corner. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Kyle Kuzma rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Charlotte with the basketball. Bacon defended by Quinn Cook. Batum. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. James. From long range. Message received. Well defended. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Lets it fly from long range. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So the position with the Hornets. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. To Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Scores from the post.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Miles Bridges. Anthony Davis with the block. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Baseline drive. Dwayne Bacon. Tips it. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That'll do it. Third quarter complete with the Lakers in command. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. It'll stay with Charlotte. Luke Walton making some changes on the court. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Beyond the arc for three. Off the iron. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Goes to the left side. Has a chance. The shot almost.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys down big. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. Hornets get it back. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Tough make through traffic.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Can't miss those. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds off of Rondo. Time for some new personnel into the game. Has a look. No good. Leaves his man.